Okay, what you are shifting into, going through the equinox, there's this portal that is aligning you to one of your most like shiny, illuminated, expanded versions of yourself. The things that it's like this version of yourself that you're stepping into is the one who can hold the weight of the things you've been trying to manifest for years. And it's really awesome because what you are dealing with right now, that it feels like might be like a contraction, a restriction, is one, the only way that you're getting there. It's like that rubber band effect pulling you back to shoot you forward. But to get a clue about what is this thing, who is this version that I'm really stepping into. So if you can take a moment and think about or write in your journal, what is the thing that's kind of been plaguing you for the last couple months recently? Like, what is the thing that has been the block or the issue or the thing you've been trying to work through that kind of like you keep falling back into no matter how much work you do? You keep coming back to this like way of being scared, way of seeing life. So whatever that thing is, write it down, pause, just take a moment and really reflect on that. Now, what is the exact opposite of that? What is the exact opposite of that feeling that that thing gives you? The exact opposite is the thing you are catapulting into. This is the thing that you're going to be experiencing throughout the next coming months as we go through the equinox in March. So it's like whatever it's that ebb and flow and that contraction leading to this massive, expansive version of yourself. So whatever you're like worrying about, whatever the thing is that feels really disempowering, or if there's worry about something, like this is all not only working itself out, but a part of you getting to this next level that's able to hold the weight of these big dreams that you have. And I think the thing that's very different about this version you're going into that you haven't really experienced is this is the version you've had. It's almost hard to visualize. Like, you know how you don't know what you don't know? And this version, you've had these brief moments where you can tap into this expanded version of you where you almost can align with the energy that version of you is feeling. But it's like a hint, a taste. It's like one of my friends was telling me he went on this medicine journey, and he was just sharing how like when you come back, it's like you can't hold all the information that you had when you were like in that journey with the medicine. And it kind of reminds me of that, like your current kind of body, your consciousness, the way it understands itself has a really hard time vibrating at that frequency of that really expanded version of you. So sometimes you tap into it, sometimes you feel it, and it's like, oh my God, it's like you get the hint, you get like God's grace of like a grain of sand of understanding that feeling, only for it to be just like, wait, what was that? How did I feel? And there's something shifting with how we are using our bodies too within this kind of all this transformation that's happening for us in the next month. Is we're changing our relationship to how our bodies have been kind of having a lot of authority over our feelings. And, like, oh, my nervous system just got hijacked. And now I'm triggered. And now I'm in that mind headspace. And now, like, the, overwhelming kind of obsessive thoughts about how this is going to go wrong or I'm not good enough. So there's something about our bodies wanting to have a new relationship with us, and it needs your guidance to kind of understand, like, how should we use our breath differently? How can we use, our bodies to really have this new autonomy over who we are? What is this authority over our bodies that, we're able to increase our magnetism, we're able to get grounded, we're able to have a hormone balance through working with our body. So if there's something, a way you want to start working with your body that's maybe you've been, enticed by watching stuff about breath work or qigong, or you just want to start going to the gym again, there is something with your body right now that you have to start. If you are just if you are not moving, and if you don't have a very good reason why you're not moving, some people, there's reasons, okay? But if there is no reason for you not to be moving your body, not to be working with your body, because your body is going to be, it's like the portal during the portal of the equinox. So you have to really work with your system. I'm going to share some more about some body work at the end too, if that feels interesting to you. But I want to get into this energy that we can look forward to. It's like super exciting. So, for some of you, it's going to be, depending on what side of the planet you live on. So we'll just call it the equinox. Just a little pre-equinox. Like, what does the equinox want to share with us? Like, what exciting info does it want to share? Our body, and having a new autonomy over our body. So we're going to connect to our body. This expansive freaking version, man. And I don't know about you guys, even though, I mean, this is what I'm saying, we're all most of us are on the same page with this, of just those hints of it, of feeling that thing. And like, even right now, just imagine being in that state all the time, of that expansive understanding of yourself, because that's what's freaking coming. That's crazy. Like, that feels so like a gift beyond, like, wow, I'm just open. Because again, this whole body work stuff that's coming up is because there's something happening where you're restructuring your system, your nervous system, to feel safe in your body, to feel safe as yourself, to feel safe in the world. And in feeling safe, you're going to be able to produce at a higher caliber, to receive in different ways, to attract and be more magnetic, because things aren't shutting down that are creating energetic blocks, because there's some kind of, this fortress that your body has energetically created to keep you safe. And it was, smart at one point during one of those traumas of your life, but it is the block right now. So this is what's also changing. Okay, so let's just get first, what does our body want to share? All right. What does, I feel like there's two. Okay, the equinox, the portal of the equinox. I feel like two of those. And then one more. Okay, our most freaking expansive version. That's three, but whatever. Okay. The first one, our body, of course, and having autonomy over our own body. Well, illuminate the world. Look at them shining, illuminating. They are totally like, this card kind of inspired this reading because it was at the top of the deck and I was looking at it earlier and it was just like, yeah, that's who we're becoming. Look at, like, they are so, and this energy of where this confidence that comes from this area in your body, just like, you are the sun, you are the star, you are like, in this way, ownership of you being the center of your own universe, and not in the ego kind of way, but in the like, dude, I am the center of my universe and I get to like put the stories on things and I get to react this way and I get a choice in things and I'm going to project this. So then that is created. I get to learn how to trust life, to co-collab with life. So there is this profound freaking illumination and confidence that your body is asking to turn into. And like all these little things going on, it just reminds me of like your biology is changing. And there's this new kind of level of coherence within yourself that is able to create, our own magnetic field, or electrical magnetic field. The more coherent we are within our body, and the more this this field can kind of radiate, it is what makes us shine and be more magnetic, whether that's like, physically and metaphorically at the same time. But there's something within you that is making you really, really shiny. Like, get ready for the freaking shine. Get ready to have the attention on you. Get ready for this new level of magnetism that your nervous system could not handle before. So this is why we have to prepare our bodies. This is why we have to prepare the nervous system. And if that specifically sounds interesting for you, of how to change your own physiology because your body's been programmed by your mother's fear while she was pregnant with you, and then the other trauma, and then that thing and the other thing, and your whole system got wired to just react in like just really just annoying ways. I'll share more about that at the end. Okay. Our body's also saying, do not be afraid. There is nothing to fear. So Black Panther comes when there's something happening right now that you're facing within yourself, because there's a certain fear that's coming up that needs to be uprooted, that you need to look at it, that isn't true. And it is a part of you facing it and overcoming is how you get to this next level of yourself. But Black Panther is also a protector that's saying, while you go through this, while you face this uncomfortable feeling, it is, I am protecting you. You are safe. There's nothing to fear. And the story of that thing that you are facing on the inside isn't freaking true. It's just not freaking true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's a lie. If it makes you feel not good enough, if it makes you feel ugly, if it makes you feel like I have no idea how to get the money coming, if it makes you feel desperate, if it makes you feel ugly, like whatever, if it makes you feel anything that is disempowered, it's not freaking true. But there's something about needing to face some of these things within ourselves in order to, I think it's like her system is rewiring. Her system is like, it's trying to adapt to this new kind of technology within herself that she's becoming, but she has to face this like darkness and the stories that have been living in that darkness, that when you pull out of the darkness are like, oh, duh, yeah, that's no big deal. But in the darkness, it looks like something way freaking scarier. Our body is also saying attract through glow. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this is all about you're going to be shining. And like, in the light of day, this looks like an unassuming beetle or cockroach. In the night season is when it learns how to grow. So there's something about, specifically the hardships and the difficulties that you've been enduring, they're all for your level up. They're all for you to face, to work through. And really, if some of you are going through some really scary thoughts in your head, Black Panther is here with you, sharing that you are protected. And this is only coming up for you to face something, to realize it's not true. And that is how you get to that next level of yourself. Okay, Equinox. Equinox is sharing. The answer is in the block. So this just tells me exactly what I've already said. Whatever you've been dealing with that feels like pushing against it and you don't like it, is the thing that is a part of getting to this answer, getting to the thing that you want. It's like the medicine is in the poison. It is a part of this. Okay, Equinox, thank you. You are the projector. Like, you are creating this own reality. So it's like, it's your choice. And there's some interesting things, right? Like, at every moment we can choose again. At every moment we can shift back into, who am I? What am I declaring? What did I just, and noticing, what did I just get triggered by? And what story is my body now hijacked in? And that's why doing body work is really empowering, to kind of help you be able to hold new levels of pressure where those triggers don't get you so much. But also that beyond just the body work, there is this kind of understanding I feel like the Equinox is having with this projector card is, and you could even say, like, she's creating the portal through her third eye. She's creating the portal through her thoughts. And this thing she's creating, she's becoming. So I think the Equinox is letting us know, like, it's really important to start shifting into this empowered, the potency of the Equinox energy, it's for a few days before and a few days after, but to start building this towards this Equinox moment, really aligning with the most empowered thought. Remember, because whatever the scary thing is, it's not real. And just shifting more and more and demanding, even if your body is hijacked, you still tell whatever that system is going on, this is a lie. I am safe, everything is working out, and it will be revealed to me exactly when it needs to be revealed to me. I am not falling for the lie. The other card that came out, it's in you. Like, this thing that you've been trying to grow and develop, this expansive version of you lives in you. It's there. It's just for you to discover it is the journey towards it. That's how, like, the courageous lion, once known as the cowardly lion, was looking to this thing outside of itself. And, it went to what am I even talking about? Emerald City, to get the badge of honor of courage. And on that journey to get to this thing that he put this authority in outside of himself, interestingly enough, was when he started to discover that it already existed within himself. So let's just take a moment. Like, what are you journeying towards right now? The reason that's calling you is because it already lives in you. The reason that experience, that understanding of reality is asking for you to embody it is because it already exists in you and you are on the journey to it. And I think I think this portal that's happening during Equinox is also like sharing with you right now that your journey, but especially this journey through this into this next season, is this like really deep discovery of this thing that you've been quenching to embody. And then White Owl comes through in with the equinox, and White Owl is your highest self. And your highest self is letting you know that you might be in the dark right now about something. There's something that you can't fully see, but your highest self sees and is leading you to this. And I think it's leading, because this is all about like, I'm leading you to the right thing, that you're leading you to the right thing. And the fact that this came with what the equinox wants to say is that you're being led in the right direction through this energy of the coming months. Okay, what our most expansive version? There's 6 freaking cards. Oh no, there's 5. Hell yeah. Cool. Major quantum jump on the horizon. Literally, because victory is on the horizon. Like, okay, so we have my shadows make diamonds, and she has the portal behind her, and the gift comes through the discomfort, right? So there's all this stuff about some uncomfortable things that are going on right now that suck, that are leading to you are the gift. Your most expansive self understands that all this stuff going down is leading you to your most expansive self, which is realizing that you're the freaking gift, that you're the diamond, okay? And look at how she's channeling her energy within her body. It's so, there's this toggling between this energy coming out of you and like radiating like a star, and then this like very focused kind of like, where am I directing this? And this has to do with like, there's some, right? I am the gift comes through the discomfort. So whatever, again, I'll just say it again, and it's been in every reading lately, whatever sucks is leading to this awesome thing that's coming for you. And I wonder if your most expansive self is like, just freaking make the quantum jump now. Like, that's how expansive you are. Like, yes, you're going to utilize the energy of that portal, but just do it right now. Like, don't wait. Just jump into me now. Just assume the identity. Just be who you are seeking to be right now. Because we know whatever BS you're scared of, it's not happening. And this is the victory. Because your most expansive self is like, I don't need to work. I mean, I don't need a crystal. I don't need the equinox. I don't need a tree. I don't need whatever. I don't need any of it. I can just do it because I am everything. I am that expansive. But yes, there's things that are obviously helpful. So I love that. And just one more. Yeah. This is about really, the guidebook says, okay, nourish the shadow, but in the guidebook it says, your diamonds live in your shadows. So again, there's just like this reiteration of whatever sucks right now is literally leading you to the thing that feels freaking awesome. Okay, so if you're interested in really having this new kind of self-authority over your own autonomy, over having hormone regulation, over having an increased level of magnetism, then my membership, I Am Empowered, is really, about using our bodies to help us shift into these next phases of yourself. And specifically on March 8th, in the membership, but you can also buy it separately, is the I Own It workshop, which is totally directed at, and it's going to have this 7-day challenge leading to in the membership, a birthing portal with me and the wealth activator, Taylor Eaton, are doing a pre-equinox birthing portal. But The March 8th workshop is really going to be empowering if you feel like you easily get triggered, if there's things that just like set you off and it totally changes your chemistry and your physiology. So what we're doing is we're working with our bodies to really change kind of how our nervous system or our heart or our mind have reacted to things that are a cycle of triggers no matter what. So we're building a system that has this like new level of adaptability. It's like a self-regulation, like for your entire system to start teaching it how to be self-regulated. Because listen, what you are yearning for most likely is going to be more pressure, more. You want that love, you want that success, you want that traveling around the world. That's more. And even within holding that more, like your aura, your energy has to be able to hold that, right? Like your nervous system has to be able to hold that level of success. And not only that, but like the bigger your success, the more annoying things happen, the more triggers are going to happen because it's just more. More comes with more. So you want to create a system who is more resilient to things that maybe like a year ago, or right now, things that really like getcha, okay? And they like throw you off track for the whole freaking day are now no big deal because your nervous system doesn't get hijacked and out of whack from these things. So we're going to be working with our bodies to really get into a new level of self-authority over our autonomy to hold this massive level of success. And whether that, and it does not need to be, for some of you, it very much is that Western success. For others of you, it's just like being freaking happy, which to me is the ultimate freaking success. Like imagine you loved life like 90 something percent of the time. It was just like awesome all the time. How freaking cool would that be? But I do honor suffering. I think there's something very wise and not in this kind of self-inflicted suffering. But I just think there's so many amazing things that we learn and grow from our tests and difficulties. Anyways, if any of that sounds cool for you, info on the workshop, info on the I Am Empowered membership program, and world freaking peace. Love you guys.